Welcome one and all to Best Served Cold. My name's Deep Space Matt, and today it's a brand new murder mystery ball game. After one of my old customers is poisoned, I'll kick off another investigation with both familiar and new faces alike. With an updated menu, finding people's new favorite drink will be key to get them to talk so I can gather as many clues as possible. Can I carefully navigate everyone's emotional baggage? Let's find out in Best Served Cold. Alright, here we go with some more of Best Served Cold. Let's get right into it and continue. There were quite a few shocking twists and turns last episode. We managed to figure out who the killer was. However, they've gotten away and are still at large. Then we were arrested for running a bar during Prohibition, and now it is a year later and we're just playing a completely different character. And on top of all of that, Alina, one of our former customers, was presumably poisoned, and now we're investigating her death. So quite a lot of things happening. Let's start off with Maria here on the left, or actually a well-dressed girl, because like I said, we're a different character and we don't know any of these people. A young, tired-looking woman sits down at the bar and looks at the menu behind you with glassy eyes. She seems defeated, but you can tell her glum demeanor is not her usual nature. It's been a long day. I don't know how I dragged myself here. Most nights I just flop into bed and try to sleep and fail. I get home from working at Seems Good and I don't even want to read or play chess or anything really. That's rough. Now I'm here, I'm not sure it was worth it. Maybe a drink will help. Sure, what do you like? I don't even remember. Oh, I remember. Just make me something to take my mind off things. Now I'm here, I'm not sure it was worth it. Yes, let me get you a drink. You place a glass on the counter, then slide it like a chess piece in front of her. Oh, wait a minute, is her favorite drink still here? A drink? Sure, surprise me. Our menu has changed? It is... Oh no, it's not here. It was the femme fatale. And I don't remember what was in it, so I can't quite give you something similar. What is your tolerance? Up to 5. So 5 will get you 2 drunk. So we want 3 to 4. What do we have that's 3 to 4? The wake-up call. I don't believe coffee is your drink. The Pirate's Joy. And that is it. Maybe we go with Pirate's Joy? Or actually, no. If her favorite is no longer here, then the ones that were on the last menu are probably not her favorite. So Pirate's Joy was there before. So we should choose something new. Like the Orange Daisy, maybe the Liberty, that was new. Royal Flush, oh, 9%, that is way too high. Let's try the Orange Daisy. See how this one works. Bring around our lovely flower there, excellent. And a perfect mix as always. I'm all for improvisation. This is unusual, but it works. Okay, so it is not your favorite. However, you don't hate it. That is excellent. I needed that drink more than I'd like to admit. I'm Maria, by the way. I'm glad this place is open again. I hope it goes better this time. Me too. I'm going to sit down again. I think Wendy was talking to me about something or other. Take care, Maria. Okay, but we have 4 actions with you. Can we just select you again? We can, but maybe you need to let that drink settle. Let's move on to Wendy for now. Or actually, a striking redhead. A well-dressed lady takes a seat at the bar. She's glamorous from head to toe. Good evening, what would you like? Ah, this little place is still so quaint. Love what you did with the lighting. It honestly looks the same to me. Thanks. When Killian told me it was open again, I thought he was playing one of his childish pranks. I visited often before all that kerfuffle last year. I heard about that recently. Oh, you poor thing. I am Wendy Brooker of the distinguished Brooker family. Enchanté. The pleasure is all mine. Would you like a drink? Certainly. It's the last place on the boulevard where I can experience this kind of pleasure after all. Let's see what you can do, bartender. What flavor best matches your taste? It seems my old favorite is no longer available. Such a pity. Got anything exotic? Let's see what you can do, bartender. Okay, exotic. What do we have that's exotic? You find a clean glass and present it. Let's make you something classy. No, not classy. She said exotic. Classy, but not too subtle, darling. Extravagance is what I yearn for tonight. And your tolerance goes up to a 7. So between 4 and 7. Eastern Ruby, so not something that was on the last menu. One night stand with passion fruit, that's fairly exotic. Pineapple juice, coconut cream is exotic, but this was on the last menu. Lime juice, no. Coffee, probably not, although this does have coconut cream. Maybe we try the passion fruit. It is 6%, so it gets you at a nice tolerance level. Oh, it's got a lot of passion fruit. There's like 3 separate ingredients. Yes, we'll try this one. Make our way around the lovely heart there. I am definitely glad that we have new drinks to mix. I see you are aware of my extremely high standards, and my word, you did not disappoint. This tastes exquisite. Oh, is this your favorite? Did we find it? It's quite fortunate that this place reopened. After all the recent events, I needed a place like this where I can distract myself. This is lovely. Looking forward to speaking with you again, bartender. Take care. You too, Miss Brooker. Okay, are these just like introductions, I guess? And then we can talk more extensively later. Can I look at my notebook at Wendy? Oh, it is her favorite. We found it. Look at that. First try. All right, let's go with Olivia now. Oh, we know her name? Did we talk to her before? I can't remember. Everything's blurring together. The bar is open once again. Glad to see Vincent found another gorgeous face to adorn this place. Then again, isn't she famous? Like she's an actress? So maybe we know her from that. Thanks. Do we know each other? Oh yeah, you're on that radio show. There we go. We got a notebook update. Yes, I'm sure we know one another a little, and obviously everyone feels like they know me from the radio show. Familiarity breeds comfort, and this is one cozy little speakeasy you have here. Look at you moving up in the world. Or sideways at least. What does that mean? Let your lips spill secrets they shouldn't. Gossip, darling. What sort of drinks do you like? Does this take up an action? I don't think it does. No. The Pirate's Joy is my usual go-to. It's both refreshing but fruity, yet adventurous at the same time. I have that on the menu. That's specific. I'm a woman who knows what she wants. I love a little story with my drink, and the pineapple undertones take away some of the bitter taste. A story? I'm afraid the time for that tale has passed, dear bartender. I'm sure we'll find something else to talk about. All right, let's make you a Pirate's Joy. You find your most decorative glass and place it on the counter. A cure for a parched throat. I'd love that. Make it strong, please. Pirate's Joy at 4. Of course, that doesn't get you past... Was this drunk or inebriated? One of these is drunk, one is inebriated. This one is tipsy. We'll go with your favorite. We do have to get our relationship meter or friendship meter up, because I believe they have all been reset now that we're a different person. Here is your Pirate's Joy to bring you joy. Perfect. Even before prohibition, this would be delectable. The affection meter, that's what it's called. And as far as this goes, it goes tipsy, drunk, and then inebriated. All right, yes, let's gossip. Witness, care to tell me what happened? Any gossip about Wendy? Do you worship? How's your call-in show going? You know what? We have 4 actions. We can do all of these. Let's start light with how is your call-in show going? What a sweetheart you are for asking. Wonderfully, thanks. Would you like to hear about last night's show? Sure. Well, I won't spoil the whole thing. There are reruns on Friday nights, but what confession would you like to hear about the most? I'll share one, but only one. Do you want to know about the dancer who was putting pins in her rival's shoes, the husband sleeping with his wife's twin, or the woman who ate her grandmother's birthday cake and blamed it on a badger? I was going to go with the pins, but now I got to hear about the badger. Yeah, the badger blamer. Apparently, the cake stealer came home tipsy and with an empty tummy to find the cake lying unguarded on the kitchen table, ready for her grandmother's birthday, which was the next day. We have all been there. The cake stealer ate almost all of the cake. Wow, they were really hungry. She was assiduous enough to remove all evidence and clean herself up thoroughly before going to bed. The next morning, she blamed the neighborhood badger, which sure enough had been stealing food from the pantry the previous week. You can imagine the scene. Did she get away with it? Yes, her excuse worked. What a perfect charade. Well, I mean, it's gonna work until they hear about it on the radio. That was clever. That was sneaky. Indeed, and she spent the last year locking her doors and windows lest the hungry, fictional badger get into the house once more. You know, the radio show is wonderful, but it's not my only pot on the stove. Have you heard of Dalliance? No. Oh, you must have heard of it. It's an opera debuting soon, and I'm the star. I am so sorry the tickets will be so very expensive. You would have loved it. I mean, you know, you can't hook up your favorite bartender. Actually, the only bartender around with a free ticket. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Let's go and talk about what happened at the tea terrace. I'd love to. The police forbade me from giving out the juicy details on my radio show, but they didn't mention anything about telling you. There I was, enjoying a cup of my favorite chamomile tea and planning new topics for the show when a trio of girls entered. Alina Dragos, Wendy Brooker, and Maria Popa sat down and ordered a pot of tea. Feng Bai took the order and returned with the teapot and a chessboard. After an hour of playing, found a clue, late entrance. After an hour of playing, the doors opened once more and in stepped none other than Killian Durand. Shortly after, Alina and Maria began bickering about something. Eventually, things calmed down and Killian sat to watch the chess game. He struck up a conversation with Wendy on the sidelines. This continued for 3 hours or so before eventually it happened. Alina began violently coughing, then convulsing until she passed out on the floor. It all happened so quickly, by the time the medics arrived, it was too late for her. I should be clear, I like gossip and a good story as much as the next person, but this felt a bit too real. Forgive me, darling, this ended up being less fun than I expected. To finish my story, everyone was brought in for questioning, and I told the officers exactly what I told you, and that's that. Thank you, Miss Carmine. Okay, so Killian came in later, which is very interesting. Do you have any gossip about Wendy? Dear bartender, quid pro quo, as they say. I visit your lovely establishment to enjoy a drink, not to hand out some of my best gossip for free. Let's make it worth your while first, then. So I need to give you something. Or no, actually, I need you more intoxicated to talk about this at the next level. And do you worship? Wait a minute, we can talk about clues. Alina's death at the tea terrace. She kind of already talked about this. Oh, the threatening letter. That's right. Was receiving threatening letters demanding her to send money in exchange for keeping her secret. Let's try this one. The girl was being blackmailed, really? Isn't that usually something for unfaithful husbands and corrupt politicians? What kind of unsavory business could Miss Dragos have possibly been up to, I wonder? Well, I should head back home. If I don't get my beauty sleep, the Maverick will go bankrupt. Ta-ta. Is that the name of the playhouse that you work at? I suppose so. All right, back to Maria. Another day. I'm so glad work is over. Good evening, Maria. Let's catch up. It can't be easy to lose someone like that. We gotta start simple. Here, how are things at Seems Good? I really need some time off work to, I don't know, figure out what I do next, but I can't afford it. If there was ever a way for me to escape the tailor shop life, well, that path is closed off now. Really? I don't want to talk about it. Let's catch up. All right, something else. Let's go straight in. Can you tell me about Alina? I'm not in the mood to talk right now. Just serve drinks and don't ask too many questions. Is that okay? I understand. Oh, we need more affection, and you have to be in a good mood. We got to figure out your favorite drink. Can't be easy to lose someone like that. Can you mention you played chess? We do have the clues. Let's try Killian's late entrance. That's right, he came in much later in the middle of one of our games. Totally threw me off. You and Alina had an argument after that. An argument? Oh, please. Whoever told you that was exaggerating. I was concerned that Alina had invited him as some sort of olive branch, that she may have been harboring thoughts of taking him back. Goddess forbid. I suppose in retrospect it must have been Wendy's doing. She did always love pointless drama. And then let's go with maybe the threatening letter. What is this? Is this your idea of a sick joke? This letter was found in Alina's home. She is not happy with me. No, I don't believe you. She was not that kind of person. You have no idea what the letter could be talking about. None whatsoever. I'm off. It's late and I have work in the morning. Bye. Okay, she does not like us much. I don't think so. Hello there, Wendy. It's busy on the boulevard tonight. How's business? Can't complain. Good to see you, Wendy. All right, Alina Dragos, did you hear about the tea house? So what's your story, Wendy? Any friends in tonight? Let's just start with the tea house. Hear about it. Dear bartender, I was there. It's quite tragic what happened to Alina, especially considering what she was up to in the months leading up to her death. What do you mean? Alina was doing something shady. If you have something to say, just say it. I don't like either of these responses. Let's go with the shady one. I'm not sure if I should say I was her confidant and her closest friend after all. Closest friend? I don't know about that. Wasn't Maria her closest friend? I'm sure she would forgive me for telling you this, especially if it could be a vital clue in learning what caused her sudden, unfortunate death. Found a clue, Alina's secret. You see, roughly 6 months or so ago, Killian nonchalantly mentioned that he found a bottle of Focerta in one of Alina's drawers. I don't know what that is. Maria was there when he told me. What is it? It's a type of medicine commonly used to treat psychosis, but it can also produce periods of intense focus and concentration, with the right dosage. During the war, officers received injections to help them in the field. Such drugs are sometimes used by diplomats or those working in espionage, or even in some high-pressure business environments. But Alina belonged to none of those groups. She is, however, a very competitive chess player. Medication taken without prescription is a dangerous choice. Given she was playing against Maria that day, well, sadly it all adds up. Adds up to what? Alina never quite learned how to lose. If she took a higher dose than usual to ensure she'd win the games that day, it might explain why she started convulsing. An overdose? It's only my theory, of course. Like I said, both Killian and Maria knew her well too. Perhaps you should ask them. I'm on it, don't worry. Perhaps I will. Thank you, Wendy. Alright, so we have Alina's secret. Let's talk about the threatening letter. We all make mistakes, bartender, but the richer you are, the more good-for-nothing wastrels will be chomping at the bit to try and make a profit out of you. In my family, we know how to quietly deal with those sort of hiccups, but poor Alina was never blessed with that kind of old money wisdom. If only she'd confided in me. And what about Killian's late entrance? Did you invite him there? That's right. For a while, I thought Killian had just stood us all up. After I'd gone through the trouble of inviting him too. You did invite him. Why did you do that? Pity, I suppose. How many other friends do you think the boy has? That, and I wanted someone I could actually talk to while the two girls were focused on their chess game. Alright, not much there. What is your story, Wendy? My story? Well, I'll share if you will, darling. What's your story? I'm trying to pay off some debt. I'm just trying to survive in the city. I'm just a bartender. Let's go. Am I trying to pay off debt? I don't know my own backstory. I'm going to go with survive because I definitely want to survive being arrested by the officer in the back. As are we all, darling, but most of us can express that in a more interesting way. My own path from rags to riches was a little more rocky. Not that I was ever really in rags, not even close, truth be told. My family was always wealthy, though we fought hard to avoid ruin. What happened? My father was in business with his brother. They squabbled and there was conflict over contracts. For years, my father was angry and distracted, always worried the money would disappear. When I was a child, we traveled around Zara, visiting the hotels my family owned. 3 in Bukovi, 4 in Timaru, 2 in Constanta, and 1 in Tallahassee. I never had a real home, just a hotel room, some spending money, and an angry, absent father. No mother. Over 10 years, there were 5 different women who asked me to call them mother. I never did. My real mother died young. I'm sorry. Don't worry, darling. I was well looked after. I had nannies, aunts, and servants aplenty, but the constant upheaval made me strong, adaptable, ready to thrive in new environments. What of your family? There aren't many of us left. I'm an orphan. I come from a big family. Oh, I guess we can write our own backstory here. I'm going to go with there aren't many of us left. Interesting. Well, we all have our own little backstories, don't we? And each time we tell a stranger ours, we reinvent ourselves. Thanks for sharing, darling. And I got one more down here. Any friends in tonight? I mean, no longer. Everybody's gone now. Everyone's my friend when they are looking for a beautiful woman on their arm or need to share gossip about a rival or enemy. But are you close with anyone here? No, dear, I wouldn't say so. Didn't you just say... Oh, I guess you said Alina was your best friend. I don't let people get close to me unless I know their true nature. It takes me a while to warm up to people. Or technically, she did say Alina... Not that Alina was her best friend, but she was Alina's best friend. Close friends are a rare and special thing. We treat romance like it is the highest form of love, but romance comes with complications. Complications? Absolutely. Romance is relationship with vested interests. In romance, oh, I clicked on it too soon. Really? What did you say? Close friendships are worth more than romantic partnerships, but not all friendships must be close to be worthwhile. There are 3 different types of friendship, each with unique value. 3 types of friendship? Absolutely. I have given it a lot of thought. And what are they? As I tell you each of these categories, I want you to think of your friends, hold them in your memories, then see where each falls. Ready? This is exciting. I feel like she would rather want me to be excited about this. Indulge me, darling. Are you ready to start? Let's go. The first group of friends are the fair weather friends. You've heard the term. Sure. They turn up when you pop open a bottle of bubbly at the start of the night, but disappear when you're crying into your glass at 3 a.m. They're the first to the party and the last to visit you in hospital when you drunkenly fall down the stairs again. The second group is the Klingons. They, when I said that, I read it, but once I heard myself saying it, Klingons, I just couldn't think of anything else but Star Trek. They attach themselves to you like a barnacle, refusing to give you an inch of space. Klingons, I just can't say that. Wear out their welcome. They are the party guests who litter your home when the atmosphere has gone stale and the night becomes morning. Even as the sun rises, they fail to do or say anything of interest. The third and final type of friend is the life force vampire. Oh geez, energy vampires. They suck the energy from the room with their victimhood, complaints, moans, and grievances. Wait a minute, are there no good friends in your life? These are like all negative. Life force vampires are the worst of all. Utter bores, they take and give nothing back, and they never dance with you. What dreadful people. I wouldn't call them your friends. Isn't that a cynical view of friendship? I gotta say it. Notebook updated. Oh, I don't sugarcoat things, darling. Maybe people have other views of friendship, but many think like I do. At least I am honest about my opinions. It's far too late for a lady like me to be out alone. I'm finding a chaperone and heading home. Enjoy the night. All right, officer. Hello there. I'm not happy with you. Good evening, bartender. Let's catch up. Evening, Detective Mertens. Do you have any questions for me or new information to share? I do, but I want to get you a drink. I'm pretty sure it's Wake Up Call's your favorite. Don't try me. What? What do you mean? Don't try you? I'm going to try you. Have a drink. You place a glass on the counter, but before you can ask him anything, Hugo raises his hand immediately. Don't waste a clean glass on me, bartender. I hold myself to a higher standards now. No more drinking on the job. I see. Okay, well, at least you're already in a good mood. All right, let's go through everything. Can you tell me more about the witnesses? Certainly. As you may have guessed, most of the witnesses are also our suspects, with the exclusion of Olivia Carmine, the prestigious opera singer and radio host. Why? Miss Carmine was sitting quite far away from Alina's table at the time, but she still observed events from a distance. Make sure to interrogate her thoroughly. Most of the suspects belong to Alina's direct group of friends, Maria Popa, Wendy Brooker, and Killian Durand. The only exception here is Feng Bai, the owner of the tea terrace. Oh, look at this, charcoal tablets. Not only did Miss Bai serve the tea, when Alina was convulsing and choking, she rushed to give everyone a tablet of activated charcoal. Perhaps you are familiar with this substance. Not really. It works like a cough drop. It's a common antidote, right? Precisely. This implies that Feng Bai immediately suspected poison. It is important you fact-check everyone's version of events. Make sure to verify every claim. That is all I can say, really. All right, I have more questions. How did you find out this place reopened? I pass by this place every day on my way home from work. I saw two gentlemen stumble out of the basement door after dark and put two and two together. You live near the boulevard? Not at all. What gave you that idea? The police station is on the other side of the city. I enjoy an evening stroll through the streets after work to clear my mind. Walking is a good remedy for a guilty conscience. I don't think that's going to endear him to me. Let's go. It sounds like a good way to find some peace. My personal life has nothing to do with you. Just focus on helping me solve this case. Geez, he got much colder since last case. Promotion. Did you get a big promotion a year ago? Yes. Solve a big case? Yes. Was it like this case? Somewhat, though this case has more subtleties. Someone like me helped you solve the case. The previous bartender was involved, yes, though I wouldn't say their contribution was integral to the outcome. What do you mean? Okay, this is getting me upset. We were the contribution. But you don't need to worry about that. Your role is very different. For one thing, they had a criminal record, while you still have a chance to do something better with your life. I mean, they were working their way out. I was working my way out of being a criminal. What happened to them? It doesn't matter. Like I said, things are different this time, and no one helped me get my promotion, mind you. I earned it. A good policeman follows the rule book. A good detective knows to think out of the box. The speakeasy was just one of my many leads I pursued. All right, he's quickly becoming one of my least favorite characters now. I'm happy to be your partner. Should I just agree? Try and stay on his good side? I applaud your enthusiasm, but partner is a bit presumptuous. Let's see how we do. What do you think of the Bukovi police force? In what way? As a career choice? Compared to the force in Belgium? As a career, let's say as a career. The Bukovi constabulary is complex. I still haven't decided what I think of it, nor am I sure if it's the best place for me to work. What do you do for fun? He's not going to answer this. Fun? Yes, fun. Well, I wouldn't normally discuss such frivolity while working a case, and today is no different. Aww. We will have time to discuss hobbies if you make progress with the case and win my respect. All right, one more down here. What is your home country like? Oh, notebook updated. What do you want to know about it? Do you miss it? It's hard to explain. Let's talk about this again when we have more time. We have all the time in the world right now. Do you go back often? There's nothing for me there now, except my old model locomotives in the attic, if my mother has not thrown them out yet. I'd like to visit one day. Oh, you liked that? Well, travel does broaden the mind. If you ever go, make sure to try the cinnamon hot cocoa from Bonneville's. It's almost worth the 5-hour train journey. All right, now on to our clues. I guess we just go through all of them. Since you have an infinite number of actions. And those were all the facts I have, I'm afraid. Interestingly, Miss Dragos was on my radar for a case last year as well. It's a shame circumstances like these are what brought us together once again. Do you think there could be a connection? I admit there are superficial similarities between the two victims, but I highly doubt they are related. Aside from the obvious fact that there is foul play involved in both cases, that is, let's focus on the matter at hand. Oh, I didn't even consider anybody from last case had anything to do with it. I figured this was something new. The letter, which you already know about. I've given you all the information I have, bartender. I'm relying on you to get to the bottom of this. See, you're relying on me to get to the bottom. As you were with with the previous bartender. The dead often take their secrets to the grave. Lucky for us, we're dealing with the living. Try to find out what Alina was hiding. Grill her friends if you must. Everyone that knew her secret should be considered a suspect. On to the homecoming. Killian laments having to move back home a few weeks ago after a brief period of freedom. His stern, restrictive parents control every aspect of his life, including his finances. Oh, the threatening letter about money. I don't know about you, bartender, but I wonder how he afforded such freedom in the first place. And perhaps more importantly, what brought it to an end? Alina, maybe? I mean, I didn't think he was the killer last time, but maybe he is this time? Killian showed up late. Killian showed up later than the rest of our suspects, did he? Interesting. If timing played a role in Alina's death, this might just provide him with an alibi. See if this ties into any other information you found so far. Then Alina's secret about the pills, performance-enhancing drugs. So this was Alina's big secret. And Killian Durand, Maria Popa, and Wendy Brooker all knew about it. Interesting. I didn't think you'd get your hands on this so easily, bartender. Well done. Stimulants can have nasty side effects when taken in excess. So much is true, but I think Alina was a little too bright to make that kind of mistake. However, I do believe this answers some questions about a piece of evidence we already have. Don't you agree? Do I agree? Charcoal. Yes, when reviewing the case, the charcoal that Miss Bai distributed stood out in particular. How so? Quick thinking and a clear display of knowledge on the subject of dangerous substances. It makes me wonder where she acquired that knowledge and why. Let's press her on this. Oh, we get to talk to her? Is she going to show up here? All right, that is everything for now. So we are going to exit the current conversation. I have business to attend to. I have a bar to close. Last call, everybody. And we head to our case board. Welcome home, bartender. Oh, this looks different. Look at this. Why do we have a picture of a cat in human clothes on our bed, above our bed? Welcome home, bartender. You'll now return to your apartment at the end of each workday. Here you can review all of the clues you have collected thus far and make new deductions just as before. To access the clue board, click the board hanging over the desk. To end the day and proceed to the next, simply click the bed to get a good night's rest. Good luck. Can I pet the cat? The cat is a cat. It's separate from the bed. Pet the cat? Oh, and it purrs. We can pet the cat. 10 out of 10. Let's go. Anything else we can interact with here? No. Just those 3 items. All right, let's combine some clues. See if we can figure out something new. We have Alina's death. Threatening letter. We're going to put the Killian stuff in its own column. Alina's secret can go here with those, as well as the charcoal. And we just start connecting everything until we find something that works. Oh, as long as we grab the right pixel. Which we're not doing. Oh, come on. There. Oh, blackmail. Someone that knew about Alina's drug use had been blackmailing her. Considering she stopped paying shortly before her death, Alina may have been killed by someone desperate for her money. All right, blackmail. Charcoal. Letter. There. No. Then we go on to Alina's secret, which I'm sure is not really related to much of these things. That's nothing new. The charcoal, also probably not here, but we got to test everything out just in case. Homecoming with a late entrance, and the blackmail. Late entrance with blackmail. Okay, that is everything. Everything attempted to be connected. Let's go on to the next day. And see who's here now. Wednesday, day 3. Oh, hello there, glowering man. A rough-looking man with a scar on his face approaches the bar. As he closes in, he scans the room as if he's searching for someone. Yeah, your friend ain't here. What can I get you? Information. Did a cop or a detective-type fella visit this place recently? There was a detective here yesterday, yes? Detective. So the maggot got the promotion in the end. Some history there? You're in a bad mood now. What made you think I wanted to talk about him more? Watch your mouth. Would you like a drink? The angry expression fades. He squints as he looks you up and down. You really want me to believe you're just a bartender, huh? What else would I be doing here behind a bar? Smart mouth. Go ahead then. Let's see how good you are. I'm all smiles and sunshine before I have a drink. After, it depends on whether the drink hits the spot. What flavor would you like? I see my old favorite is off the menu. Damn war. Got anything dark and bitter? Sure. You place a glass on the counter. Let's see if we can ease the tension here. What you feeling tension for? You ain't done nothing wrong to me, as far as I know. Everybody's gotten colder since the last time. Oh, you can go up to 9. We can do the royal flush. You said dark and bitter, though. What is bitter? Certainly nothing with passion fruit. Lime juice, cola, no, Pirate's Joy's not going to do it. The night count, perhaps? That could do it, maybe. Coffee, sugar syrup, no. Vodka, white rum, tequila, gin, lemon juice. Oh, sugar syrup, no. Ginger ale. Let's go with the night count. I don't remember if that was there last time. Oh, it was there last time. I remember the bat. So hopefully you like this okay. It'll get you up to 7 at least. What do you think about this? Oh, okay. You know how to make a good drink, and you know you almost made one tonight. You don't hate it, but it's not your favorite. Let's get the official stuff out of the way. The name's Peter. I'm here on behalf of your business partner, Carla. She wants to make sure you're going to pay up for that loan you took. We were lenient during your little rough patch, but now that you're making actual money again, the rules are changing. Carla is a patient woman, but patience has a price. She's had her feelings hurt before, you know. I'm working on it. So you're running a bar, you do what you gotta do to make your scratch, and if you need to change hustle, so be it. As long as it brings in the lay at the end of the day, Carla will be happy. Notebook updated. I'm just the predictable effect of a specific cause. The cause is failing to pay Carla, and the effect I had on the last fella who didn't pony up was extremely unpleasant. I took him into deep water so he could learn what kind of man he was. He learned. Turns out he was the kind of man who pays up. That was the end of our business. I get it. I understand. Let's move on then. Listen, bud. I always try to give folks a decent warning if I think they'll listen. Warning. That detective, Hugo Mertens, don't give that copper an ounce of your trust. The backstabbing and betrayals that happens between me and my unsavory ilk, it's high school drama compared to what the cops are up to. They'd stomp an old Bukovi Baba into the mud for a chance at a promotion. I mean, he did. If our pretty-eyed politician ever walks along that alleyway out back on his own, me and him will have a nice little chat. He needs to be put in his place. You're not going to kill him, are you? Just a chat. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, I'll be back to check in every now and then. Goodbye, Peter. All right, start of the day. Oh, somebody new? Hello there. Dignified lady. An old woman huffs as she clambers up on the stool awkwardly. She hums to herself gently as she adjusts her clothes and gets comfy. Good evening. Good evening. What brings you here? curiosity, and I could use a drink. Mr. Floor mentioned this place, the Nightcap, the bar below my bookshop. Yes, he's converted the space. Vincent is a jolly fellow when he's in a good mood, which is most of the time. Now about that drink. What can I get you? Can you make me something fruity? Perhaps something with citrus? I can. You gently place a glass on the counter. One cocktail coming up. Thank you kindly, dear. All right, something with some citrus in it. You can go up to 9. We can go with the royal flush for you. Not sure if that's too much. A lemon slice. I don't think that's enough citrus, honestly. Do we just go straight for the royal flush? I think we do. Let's try it. Although this just has, well, it has lemon juice, and it looks like there's actual slices of lemon in there. Let's see how well we go with this one. I like how the pattern on there was almost like a crown for a royal flush. Is this too much for you? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's way too strong for someone my age, dear. My cheeks are all numb. Apologies, I'll get it right next time. In Huaxia, my family has a long history across 5 generations of brewing and serving fine teas. Mixing and serving drinks of any type is an art and craft. I should introduce myself properly. Wait a minute, are you? You are. I'm Feng Bai, but you can call me Miss Bai. How was your day, Miss Bai? Clouds followed me, bartender, even when the sun shone. My shop is closed, and I don't know when we can open again. At church today, I felt the pitying gazes fall on me like heavy raindrops. What will Miss Bai do now? Sorry to hear that. I don't want their pity. I just want to serve them tea and share in their conversation. I do not care for being the subject of gossip. I'm sure you've heard it by now. The girl who died in my establishment? I heard. A very sad thing. Anyway, oh, now you're in a bad mood. Thank you for the drink, bartender. I'll go mingle. Farewell. Okay, once again, just introductions for the new people, and then we'll talk to you later. Let's go with Killian, left to right, as we do. It's getting busier in here. I hope the drinks are good. They are. Well, what else shall we discuss? Do I know... Oh, I heard you were avoiding Maria. Do I know what your favorite is yet? No, I don't. Let me ask you again. Booze that doesn't make it feel like I'm drinking booze, I guess. We do primarily serve booze. Oh, I don't know. I guess like rum. Let's go with that. Now stop dilly-dallying and get to mixing. I don't remember what I tried giving you last time. I presume it was something with rum. You find a glass and place it in front of Killian. Care for a refreshment? I really shouldn't, but I want it. Go ahead then, make it good. All right, what has rum? White rum on Pirate's Joy. You can get up to 4. 5 will be too much. Did I try Pirate's Joy? Perfect Storm, maybe? Dark rum. Ambush at 1%. Coffee, coconut. Perfect Storm is ginger ale. That might not be enough to mask the fact that it's alcohol. He wants it not to taste like alcohol. Let's go with the Pirate's Joy. Oh no, wait a minute. Oh wait, can I go back? Can I say no? Oh, I can say no, I can cancel it. I just noticed it's got the plus on it. So we did try this last time, and it's not his favorite, but he does like it. Oh, I didn't notice Liberty up here with white rum, lime juice, and a lime slice. Oh, and cola. Rum and cola? Yes. Let's try this one. How do you like a rum and cola? Oh my, this is excellent. Perfectly balanced. Well done. Did we find it? Did we find your favorite? I gotta check. We did the Liberty. Excellent. Okay. It does not get you tipsy though, unfortunately. But we also don't have enough affection. We're almost there for this one. And oh, we need this one to be tipsy. But let's talk about you avoiding Maria. Avoiding her? I'm not avoiding her. She is nothing to me. Oh, geez, harsh. Seems like you're mad at her. And vice versa, we are two people with one thing in common. We do not want to be around one another. My mother taught me to avoid women like her, and she was right. What do you mean women like her? Competing for Alina's affections made neither of us happy. You both lost Alina. And Maria no doubt blames me. I could offer her no consolation, and what could she offer me? Chess lessons? Condensation? No, thank you. Oh, not condensation. Does she have a reason to blame you? Does she have reason to blame you? Oh, you did not like that. Okay, we got rid of all the affection we achieved from the perfect drink. No, she is crazy. And I hope you're not implying anything more. If you are, talk to my family lawyer. They'll swat you like a fly. Okay, I forgot that we have to be careful with people's emotions and not just dig and dig and dig. Let's go here. I say not dig and dig, and I'm about to talk about your late entrance. Let's talk about the threatening letter first, though. Or actually, no, talk about the blackmail. Someone who knew about the pills, but I told everyone. Is this all my fault? Well, what else shall we discuss? Okay, so that doesn't that doesn't help much. You told everybody. Everybody knows about the pills, about the secret. What about your late entrance? Why was I late the day my ex-girlfriend died at the tea terrace? You really think I am in the mood for this conversation? It was brought up by a patron. Whatever, I was late because I wasn't even sure I wanted to go. It seemed the right choice when I got there. Now, obviously, I can see it was not. All right, 2 more actions. We're gonna go with maybe your homecoming. Let's ask about you. Oh, give it a rest already. I told you that in a very vulnerable moment, you know. I'm not judging you, Killian. Oh, we got some positive affection there. Good. Then just leave it be. Sure thing. No worries. Let's go with the charcoal. That's right, because everybody got charcoal tablets. You did get some, right? Yeah, I remember. I'm glad she didn't tell us it was charcoal she was having us swallow until afterwards, or I probably wouldn't have done it. Even if you may have died. It's disgusting, bartender. Charcoal is what you draw with in art class. It's not medicine. My mother's expecting me back soon. I should get a hustle. You got that curfew, I know. Well, my previous incarnation knew. All right, Maria. Another day. I'm so glad work is over. You're still in a bad mood. We don't know what your favorite drink is. Can I ask you again? It doesn't matter. Just make me something to take my mind off things. I'll see what I can do. Right, we don't know yet. No, we don't know. Let's go to the drink menu. You want a drink? It'll be a surprise, that's for sure, because we tried the Orange Daisy. That didn't work out quite so well. We don't want to get you over 5, or we don't want to get you to 5. Pirate's Joy, I guess? We can try that one. Even though it was there last time. Perfect Storm, maybe? Night Count. What is new? Ambush is new. I think Perfect Storm. No, Perfect Storm was there. I can't remember. Let's just go from top to bottom, I suppose. Let's go with Liberty. Or maybe you want the heaviest drink we have. Okay, unusual, but it works. So not your favorite, still haven't found it. It can't be easy to lose someone like that. It's not. Do you want to talk about it? Talk to you? I barely know you, and I haven't even talked to my family about it. I don't know what to say. You were close. Yeah, although we would fight, but if you care about someone, you fight with them. You fight for them, right? Are you going to be okay? No, but thanks for asking. Oh, we got some positive on that. I can't believe how many people turned up at the funeral. There were so many speeches. That's good. I suppose so, but it made me feel like such a tiny part of her life. How close was I to her? It seems like they all took up so much room. There was so much grief. It left me no space to feel anything. I didn't feel resolution, I felt squeezed out. And I was still mad at her too. She didn't listen to me, but in the end, she knew she was doing something wrong. And when she was gone, I was just another friend she disappointed, nothing more. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Understandable. You were there, that's what counts. Oh, I don't know what option she would like better. Let's go, you were there, that's what counts. At the funeral? Sure. But I wasn't there before when she actually needed me. Thanks for trying to make me feel better, but it's no good. I'm going to feel terrible about this for a long time. Forever. And that's what I deserve. Oh no, don't get into that. About what you deserve. You mentioned you play chess. Let's exhaust all of these options. Not much these days. You're not playing anymore? It seems so pointless now. Maybe Alina would have wanted you to keep playing. Would she? Competing in chess took so much away from her. I think she wanted out of that world. She wanted out of a lot of things. Oh, we got an update. And worst of all, I was playing chess with Alina just before she died. Of all the things we could have shared, coffee, a walk in the park, a hug, but no, more chess, more competition between us. Then I learned even those games of chess were a lie. Oh, you're in a bad mood. Or at least a trick. She couldn't beat me fairly. She was cheating. Why did she cheat? How was she cheating? How was she cheating? Are you talking about the pills? Huh? Oh, forget it. That doesn't matter now. The point is, it wasn't supposed to be me versus Alina. It should have been us versus the world. All right, 3 more actions left. I mean, I know about the secret. Let's talk about the secret. Is that what you mean by cheating? You see Maria's jaw clench. For an instant, she simply glowers at you in silence, weighing her words carefully. I'm going to be charitable and assume you had good intentions in bringing this up, but I'm telling you now, stay out of Alina's private affairs. You have no right to rifle through her closet looking for skeletons, you hear me? Have some respect. We're not doing so swell here. I just want to know why someone would have wanted to harm her, Maria. Fine. Yes, Killian told me about her medication. Now go bark up some other tree. This is going nowhere fast. Let's talk about the charcoal. Miss Bai may have saved our lives. Why are you treating her with such suspicion? You don't think it's a little odd? No, I don't. She knew Alina was perfectly healthy, so of course it wasn't a natural cause. And her knowing to administer charcoal? If someone being smarter than you makes someone suspicious, you must be nervous a lot. Oh, geez. Touche. We'll go with the blackmail. And then maybe homecoming. Do I have another action? Oh, I don't have another action. She's choosing her words carefully. Oh, okay. Stay out of the private affairs. You don't want to talk about any of this again. I'm off. It's late and I have work in the mornings. Bye. That was probably one of the worst conversations that I've done so far. I made so many mistakes there. Hello, good to see you. Likewise, Miss Bai. So what do you recommend today? All right, let's come down here. Oh, did we find out about that drink I served you? No. What sort of drinks do you like, Miss Bai? I tend to like drinks that are fruity, perhaps something with citrus if you have it. That's right, I remember now. Can you tell me anything about Alina? We're gonna go straight down here. Must you bother an old tired woman? I'm certain you already know what happened to her. Feng looks away, clearly upset. For a moment you wonder if she'll confide in you, but then she steels herself. You'll need to get her guard down first. I'm not comfortable talking about it any further right now. I hope you understand. Did we lose a bunch of actions on that? I thought we had more. Tea Terrace, tell me about your place. There we go, start off nice and light. My pride and joy, it's been a privilege to serve my customers these past 37 years. 37, wow. I came here during the age of prosperity, and I've never looked back since. The tea terrace is a little slice of huaxia right here in Zara. How is business? We're always busy, but I confess the mood isn't as serene as it used to be. This shadow of war does not help anyone's business, and I don't really enjoy talking about it, so let's find a better subject. No one wants to talk about the war. Has the tea terrace changed over the years? Very much, but only the teas and the customers. The decor ages like wine, though it could probably do with more regular dusting. You like your customers? It's my job to take care of my customers, but it's my passion too. I especially enjoy getting to know this younger generation. With their optimism and their vibrancy, it's a pleasure to listen in on their conversations. I believe the young folk are much wiser than my generation. They treat art, culture, and even tea as they should, something to explore, debate, and enjoy. My peers are too stuffy, too dour. We should respect elders. The youth hold the future. Oh, you liked that. Indeed. And when the tea terrace opens again, I look forward to seeing their flirtation, their debates, and their funny fashions. I enjoy being caught up in the tangle of their lives. It keeps me young. So what do you recommend? Okay, one more action. Do you come here for drinks or the people? Country of origin. I saw you reading earlier this evening. Or do I go with a clue? Do I talk about the charcoal? Let's talk about the charcoal. Yes, I gave everyone activated charcoal when Alina began convulsing. You just happen to have it on hand? It's quite a common household antidote. I believe every establishment serving food and drink should have it at the ready. Don't you? I might start doing that. Feng has managed to tactically deflect the question. Perhaps she's less sharp after a drink. I mean, I already have her at inebriated. Is that not enough? Oh, is that the time? I'm off home. Take care. All right, officer, I don't know if I have anything new for you. Good evening, Detective Mertens. Anything new down here? No. I do have the blackmail, I presume, because I did connect those clues. The blackmailer could have simply leaked Alina's secret, but opted for murder instead. They knew Alina was clever enough to figure out their identity. Perhaps they feared the tables would turn on them. Find out if any of the people that knew her secret were desperate for money. That must be the answer. Well, we know Killian is possibly desperate for money. That is the only thing we have here. So we're going to wave goodbye to you. And I don't think we have any new clues either. So we don't have anything for the board. We are, of course, going to pet our cat. Hello there. Pets every time. It's got to be that way. Anything new on the board? No. Oh, do we not try and connect this? I guess we didn't. But we have tried to connect everything else. All right, let's put charcoal over here. Blackmail goes with all of these. Keep things a little bit organized. All right, on to the next day. Day 4 out of the 16. So we're a quarter of the way through. A lot of people here. Oh, somebody new in the back? Hugo enters the bar. As he approaches, his eyes dart over to the older woman sitting in the back. You notice his posture stiffen. Interesting. She's at your table. Of course, the old bat would find this place. You know this woman? I have the misfortune, yes. She's a well-known local problem for the constabulary. Her name is Elena Ernest. I can't deny she was once a formidable talent and an effective detective. Oh, effective detective. Yes, eventually she grew tired of police work and turned in her badge to become a private investigator. It's a lucrative path to follow. Rather than use her skills to hunt down criminals, she takes a small fortune investigating high-profile art thefts and espionage. I keep accidentally clicking on this. I gotta be more careful. I fail to see the issue. The issue is that anytime we can't catch a criminal, the press demand we bring her in to help. Eventually she turns up and we're pressured into opening our case files to her by an impatient, impertinent public. If she wants to masquerade as a two-bit gumshoe, I don't give a damn, but I can't abide this ambiguity. Either she is a detective or a PI. There are two different worlds, and she has one foot in each, and I wish to the goddess she would just choose. Are you upset that she's possibly better than you? You, he's not going to like that. You did ask a bartender for help. I'm not going to say that. I think she wants to keep people safe. That's also not a good thing to say, but we're going to go with that one. Oh, he liked that? Perhaps. And if so, I would suggest she puts in a proper application to rejoin the force. If I can set aside my emotions for a moment, there's no denying that she's a talented, experienced investigator. Use her knowledge to your advantage, get on her good side, and she might share her insights, but understand that she has no time for fools. I will keep that in mind. Good. Now, as promised, I came here to bring you the case file. Oh, excellent. I trust you have already gotten to know our suspects. Who are our primary suspects? Oh, the ones that were with her, right? So Killian and Wendy and Maria and Feng, I think, or Miss Bai, but not Olivia for some reason because she was too far away. I have spoken to all four. A good start. It seems you've been laying down your groundwork. Now it's time to see what you can shake loose. Try to find out who had motive to kill Alina, who was capable of the crime, and who has an alibi that would cross them off our list. I'll drop by every day. Don't hesitate to call on me if you need to talk through what we've found. As long as you can get me those pieces, I can build a case out of it. Good luck, bartender. I'll see you around. See you, detective. Are you going to sit back there? Can we eavesdrop on your conversation? No, there was a time before. Who was it? I don't remember. Oh, it was Maria and Clara, and we eavesdropped, but we can't do that here, it appears. But we're also at over an hour, so that's going to do it for this episode. This has been Best Served Gold, and we got a brand new case to investigate. Once again, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching.